Hey guys, Sarge here. I'm going to show you guys real quick what I'm going to be taking with me to Tactical Response's Fighting Pistol course. I am going to be taking Fighting Pistol in Bastrop, Texas here at the end of the month. So I just want to kind of show you guys some of the things I'm going to be bringing with me, okay? Now, items not shown that are on the packing list, items such as paper, pen, things like that. You can look up the packing list for that, but I know you guys aren't going to be watching this video to see what kind of pen or paper I'm using. You're going to be looking at what kind of actual gear am I running through the course, so I completely understand that. Obviously not shown here as well. The clothing that I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to keep it pretty similar to what I teach in, being my Black Hawk instructor pants, my LA Police Gear instructor pants for the second day. So I'm going to be running those. I've been using them for a long time. They don't tear easy. So I know I'm going to have good success out of those. So those are a couple things to think about. Always look at a course's packing list. Okay, and if the course doesn't have a packing list, I would highly recommend you go and you look up people that have attended the course in the past and look at what things they say they wish that they would have brought or things of that nature. Just for me and my background, okay, I am going to bring wet weather gear out there with me because it's a real training course, okay? It's not like some of these people who say they do training but only when it's nice and sunny out. So, hey, if it's raining out there, I'm going to, make sure I have my rain jacket, all right? But training ain't going to stop, okay? So that's something to think about, okay? Just make sure you're ready for any of the situations that could take place during training, so that way your training experience isn't hindered. Because what would really stink is if you didn't pay attention to the packing list, or you didn't pay attention to, direct notification of, hey, you need to have X, Y, or Z, and you didn't do it. So now your training experience is hindered. And honestly, you could stop other people from being able to gain the full amount out of the course. So it's just something to think about, guys. Okay, so starting off for me, the belt I'm going to be wearing, it's the normal belt that I wear all the time whenever I'm instructing. Okay, it is my Liberty gun belt. All right, the one with the Cobra buckle. So we'll run that through the class. As you guys can see here, okay, I have two pistols. I got it. I'll get to that in a minute. The magazine pouch. I'm going to be using this Bradford Tactical double magazine pouch for Glocks. I picked it up at GT Distributors. We'll see how it runs through the class. Should be pretty good though. Okay, now two pistols. Why? If I have, and I understand, hey, I'm running Glocks, so I shouldn't really have an issue. But if there were to be an issue, I would much rather just switch out the pistol than sit there and try to fix something, okay? So we'll start off with the first pistol, and one of the big reasons why I'm showing this one too is I kind of want to see what it can do in a class, okay? It is my Glock 45 MOS, all right, with the Vortex Venom on it, in the Bravo Concealment light-bearing appendix holster. So I know a lot of people say things about clips or whatnot. We're going to see if they hold up, okay? This is the best test for gear, is seeing how well it holds up in these courses, because that's pushing not only the shooter, being myself, but that's also pushing the gear to its most extreme point and seeing how does it react to those. Okay, so training courses are fantastic to figure out, okay, hey, am I wearing the right stuff or not? Because what you don't want to do is figure out in the middle of a gunfight, man, I wish I would have had this instead of this. Or, hey, I drew my pistol and the whole holster came out. I wish I was running better clips, or I wish I was running loops on it so I wouldn't have had this issue. I would rather figure things like that out in training than in a real gunfight. Okay, and it'll show you how much you can actually do, and reasons why you should purchase certain pieces of gear and firearms over others due to their overall durability. Okay, my second one that I'm going to be using, okay, and I might make this one just be the primary overall, but this is my Glock 19 that's been beat up a little bit, okay, with the XS Big Dots. All right, so that is the first one, and it is in a Eclipse Holsters looped version of their inside the waistband. Okay, so running two loops on here. All right, and we'll see how it does. I love Eclipse holsters. There's a reason why I highly recommend them to people. They work, and I've never had an issue out of Eclipse. They're a fantastic company. I highly recommend them. So those are going to be the two pistols. As you can see here, I have a lot of magazines. The purpose for that, I would like to spend the least amount of time loading magazines, okay, and gaining information. I'm not saying you can't gain information while loading mags, but it does kind of start a bit of a pause in the training when you have to go and load your mags all the time. On their packing list, it does say 5 magazine minimum. So what I'm doing, and I have 2 in the guns, okay, 1 in each pistol. So I'm going to be coming with, you know, almost double that. Should be pretty good, right? Or will be double that at 10 both. But I have a couple others I might bring as well. What ammo source am I bringing with me? So instead of me bringing, if you guys have seen my ammo can video, okay, which I hope you guys have, you'll know that, hey, I don't bring 100 boxes out there with me to the range. It called for 1,000 rounds to bring with you, okay, and I'm going to bring a little bit more to, you know, kind of see if I can shoot more after and things of that nature. But it said bring 1,000 rounds. Well, I'm not bringing that many ammo boxes with me. I'm just going to bring one. Okay, right here, my ammo can, and this is a 50 caliber ammo can. Right now it's got about 1,800 rounds in it. I'm going to go get the last 200. But the way I use this thing is I shoot some and then I go back and fill it back up. And then it never reaches empty, okay? Every time it gets lower, I refill it up, okay? So that's what I'll be bringing. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys the mags, they recommend that you mark your magazines, okay? And they recommend you mark them with your name. That is very important, okay? Because if you just put, like how I have it on the bottom of these, how I just have 1, 2, 3, or whatever, other people could have that on there as well, okay? So it's best to put your name on it. So what I'm going to do as soon as I'm done here on the video, I'm going to mark all these magazines with my last name. So that way, if I drop the mag, we're running through drills or whatever, and at the end of the day, somebody notices, hey, I forgot to pick one up, right? They can say, hey, man, here you go, and they know exactly who to bring the magazine to. But at the end of the day, these mags are like $20, so I don't really care. But I am going to mark them for that portion of the training part. So you guys let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see me bring out to the training course itself. But as far as that goes, that's about it, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll keep you guys updated along the way until I get to the fighting pistol course. Sarge out.